My journey through 2020 has been interesting because I am, a quam, so life is always interesting, I guess. Um, no, that's silly. My journey through 2020 hasn't been the worst year ever of my life. It just really hasn't. Even though, right away in January, I had an unexpected job change. So I'm learning, a new system, working with different people. Then Corona, as you can imagine, really had a huge impact on my job in the airline industry. And then Mark and I got COVID, and we survived through prayer. And I tell you what, the people of the church, as well as friends and family, neighbors, stepped forward to help, and we got through it. God has been with me every moment of every day this year, and sometimes you forget to remain in His presence. And little things like after a long day at work, or even on a day off, I'm out in the garden, and I hadn't seen a butterfly yet this year, and I'm doing some heavy thinking, and all of a sudden a swallowtail lands on my lobelia, and I just rejoiced, and I prayed, please God, please let it stay there till I run inside and get my camera. And God said, yes. Okay, all right. And so the butterfly stayed right there, and I got a great picture. And just little things like that. You think, really, was that you, God? Well, of course it was. Of course it was God just saying, yep, I'm here. I'm listening. I didn't let you win the lottery, but okay, I let you take a picture of a butterfly. Somewhere in the middle of this year, it was several months ago, I don't know exactly when, but I had a dream that we were in heaven, and we were in the two lines. There's the line to go to the fiery pit, and then there's the line, it's Judgment Day, where I'm in the line with everyone who's been raptured to go to heaven, and we're waiting to run into Jesus' arms, and He's going to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. And I look over in the fiery pit line, and there's my friend Patty that I used to run with all the time when I was younger. And she's looking at me, and she's crying, and she's saying, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? And that really impacted me. We think about witnessing to others. Do you enjoy your friends and relatives and your coworkers? Do you enjoy them? Do you love them? Then tell them about Jesus. Tell them about the free gift of salvation. Do you want them to be saved? You don't want them to be damned and going to hell forever, So I think about that dream all the time, and I pray often for the Lord to give me witnessing opportunities, and I do get them. One of the ways I witness to my coworkers is during a terrible time of plane breaks, delays, weather cancellations, something bad happens. I always say to myself, and I like to say to others, just think of it. Think about this all the time. Nothing that happens today that I go through today can possibly be as bad as what Jesus went through on the cross for me.